Oh man, I just realized I didn't mute my mic. So probably just heard me like setting down my shit. Alright, wait, hold on. Need to post some things on Discord and Blue Sky real quick, now that I'm starting up FGO. So give me one moment before we begin for real. Alright. Hello, Wraith Knight. Hello, hello. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. So, okay. Now I got all my stuff set up. Okay. Just let me go get my cables connected and everything. Rage Chunguses. Yeah, hello, Wraith Knight. Hello, Greeny Deenie. Hello, hello. Let me just go get my cable connected real quick and get my screen capture set up for my phone. But yeah, what were you doing earlier? I just finished playing Fate Samurai Remnant with its third and final ending, and oh boy, it took a while to get through the game and everything, but we did it. So now I'm all ready for the Samurai Remnant collab in Fate Grand Order. Just let me go boot up the game and everything, and should be all. Wait, what? Come on. Okay, that's weird. Isn't that booting up yet? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, hold on. I have to do some shit. We good? Game? Game? Okay, hold up. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to fix that real quick. Hold on. Yeah, there's like a weird thing with like showing YouTube chat with how I capture it, that I keep showing the dumb sign-in thing. I have to just do the ghetto thing of like hiding it. But okay. Let me just go set that up real quick. My screen copy or capture. Alright, we good. Oh, right, wait, no. Is it even capturing the right one? The right exe? It should be. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it is capturing the audio. Nice, okay. Finally, we're here. Alright, so now begins the FGO Samurai Remnant collab. Also, is the game loud enough? I don't remember if I accidentally changed the audio when I was like just farming off stream like the past however long. What fresh hell brings the sword demon to Chaldea? You can hear it perfectly? Alright. I think maybe I could up the music just like a smidge. Also maybe sound effects? Let me see. Okay, before we go into the event though. So, I have burnt a lot of pulls already just because I can't help myself instead of just waiting to do it on stream. So I already have NP4 Yui Shosetsu, but no Ushi goes into show for it. I was originally at like, I think 100 or at least 90 Sing Quartz before I got extra from logging in. And I was at like 80, 86 tickets. Yeah, shit ain't looking good. Iori might be overwhelmed from seeing 2 Ibukis. Alright, let me just sign myself up for disappointment. Or set myself up for disappointment, sorry. Oh, nah, it's another craft essence. Fuck! God damn it! Well, gonna be waiting for a while for Ushi goes in. Well, shit. Alright, so I actually did see the... Well, okay, I didn't see it, but I had to do the first arrow just so I can get the thumbnail for YouTube. So, back to my room. And we shall read the very first scene. But yeah, how you doing, Kudan? So wait, you hate the stop nonsense? Wait, what stop nonsense? But, alright. A moonlit battle to the death. Even as swords clashed and the wind carried the scent of cruelly spilt blood in every direction. The moon simply shed its cold, pale light upon it all. Moonlit glints of naked steel dance in the darkness. 100 swords fell in the blink of an eye. But this clash of blades, so fearsome as to even put the Battle of Sekigahara to shame, was the most terrifying of all, and it took place between only 2 figures. Oh, Tomoe? And... oh shit, I didn't catch that. A samurai and a samurai. So wait, when doing the summoning and the gacha makes you think you got something? I mean, like, the way it works is that, like, when you're trying to, like, tap through and skip it, it always shows you 4-star and above, basically. So then, yeah, like, you get your 4-star craft essence bare minimum. And if it's anything beyond that, then it, like, skips, like, the 3 stars along the way to show you, like, the actual relevant things you need if you're kind of, like, skipping along. At the very least, it doesn't skip the entire thing, so you don't accidentally skip over getting, like, an SR SSR that you'd probably be interested in by accident. Or rather... an Oni and an Oni. So Tomoe versus Ushi to start off, huh? Their techniques were not of this world, as one Oni rained down a torrent of fiery arrows, the other snuffed them out with a thunderclap from her sword. The sky was torn asunder, the ground was split in two. The 2 Onis' deadly dance only raged all the more intensely. But as loudly as their blades clashed, brightly though the moon may have shone upon them, once the showdown began, it could only end in deathly silence. For no matter how fearsome a duel to the death may be, it still takes but a moment for one blade to strike true and end it. Soon, one of the Oni will fall. The only question is, which? Shokanam Bosatsu, give me power! Haha. Oh? What a pity. I can only imagine your regrets, rogue archer. Your blade is far too dull to stop me. The pale light of the rising sun could never hope to reach me. This is the underworld, the bowels of hell. This darkness will devour any faint rays of sunlight that dare to enter. Forgive me, Lord Yoshinaka. Oh. God, we're just starting out with Tomoe just getting bodied off the bat? It is over, my liege. Well done, rider. Oh, hey Yui! You finally slain all the servants summoned by the waxing moon. Now I can... Huh? Oh? A change in the ley line current. This feeling. New servants have been summoned. I'm sure of it. Damn it! Why? Why won't this waxing moon ritual end already? The waxing moon is supposed to bestow an omnipotent wish granter upon the last surviving team. But no matter how many heroic spirits we defeat, the moon remains less than full and continues to summon even more. How long must we keep doing this? What is it we still lack? The waxing moon ritual was originally meant to be a battle to the death between 7 masters and their servants. But every heroic spirit we have cut down thus far has been a masterless rogue servant. Without masters fighting to the death, the moon will never be full, for they are the pillars upon which this ritual rests. Then where are these masters? We tried to perform the ritual countless times now, and I've not seen so much as a hint of their presence. No, it's not just them. Even this Ito is... My liege. Forgive me, Rider. I let my emotions get the better of me. Pay it no heed, my liege. You need merely leave everything, yes, everything, to me. My body is your blade to use as you will. You need but give me an order. Simply tell me to righteously destroy opposition, and it shall be done. Yes, that's right. I'm here to correct this world's wrongs, to create a truly equitable society. And to do that, Yes, you are right about everything, my liege. Let us attempt this ritual as many times as it takes. Let us kill as many heroic spirits as we must. Over and over and over again, until the moon is finally perfectly full. And I, Ushi Gozen, shall righteously destroy everything in our way. Madness dances in the glittering night as moonlight illuminates the souls captured within the waxing moon. And all the while, the moon looks down from on high. I found myself staring up at the moon. My regrets from failing to complete my long-held dreams, the emptiness in my heart stabbing me from within. The moon just shone down on it all with its cold, silent light. Where am I? I felt cobblestones pressing into my back. I was laying on the ground like a corpse, aimlessly gazing up at the sky. Oh. Wait. Man, this is one hell of a thing to literally just finish the final ending for Remnant to segue to segue into FGO. Holy shit. It literally picks up, or well, sort of, like, picks up from the state Iori was in on the final ending, with him laying down lifeless in front of Sensoji. and then waking up now. That flowed so well. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm so glad we finished Samurai Remnant today. How in the world did I end up here? Why was I sprawled out in the middle of this temple's grounds? I can't remember how I got here. All my memories are as hazy as the fragments of a dream you could barely recall on waking. All I know for certain is, I've lost something. Man, it's really... I don't know how to describe this feeling, but like the feeling of just seeing the direct continuation from the ending of one game and then immediately going into the sequel like this. But yeah, I could assume I could assume they probably do like something as tropey as like a split between like the Iori, the peaceful Iori that we've seen him maintain the facade for, and like that his like true feelings that he was like bottling up on the inside, wanting to basically cut everyone down as he like wants to how do I explain this again? Like reach like the peak of swordsmanship through Nitenichi and all that shit. Like just cutting everyone down in like that really cold, distant, fucked up sense. Whatever that something is, I think it was important, integral, something that shaped me into who I am now. And now, it's all been scraped away, leaving me hollowed out, empty. Feel like a discarded husk left to rot by the roadside. I have no passion, no grief, no pain. I don't even feel a hint of loneliness. All I have is the moonlight filling the hollow where my heart used to be. There's a theory. I mean, like, I guess we'll have to see how it goes. I'm not sure what to call this, but it certainly is a beautiful moon tonight. All I can think about is just poor Kaya. Like, just leaving her alone with Saber, like, faded away now, having killed Iori. And then, like, Iori sprawled on the ground in a pool of blood in front of Sensoji and shit. Like, oh my, like, that is so devastating for her. I kind of wish, like, the ending scene went on a bit longer to kind of, like, show more of that, like, tragic, emotional moment. Honestly. There we go. Can you hear me, Kirby? How do things look over there? Fine so far, the race went off without a hitch. You were just told that you only started the event yesterday because you were working, you don't know if it's true or not. Okay, okay. Lorenzo, and to anyone to whom this may apply to. Regardless of what you may have heard from other people, and whatever theories are stewing in your head, if a streamer is currently reading a story they clearly have never read before, do not hint or theorize unless the streamer actually wants to invite people talking together about shit. But even then, like, there's no way for me as the streamer to really tell who's actually theorizing or trying to be sly with like, oh, I have a theory when they clearly have played or read up on this kind of detail or story already. Like, Hinting, theorizing, or making random guesses is inherently spoilers because you're setting up my expectations and guiding along my thoughts, which are no longer my thoughts, but influences from people just saying whatever they blurt out in chat. Like, please understand that. And this applies to anyone else too. Like, I genuinely want to make sure, or like, want to experience these stories, like, for that first genuine experience. Like, just keep the theorizing to yourselves, and anything that should be or could be elaborated on should be, what was it, held off until the story is all said and done. Then we, as you know, the community and the streamer, can then have a proper discussion to maybe pick up on like what the streamer forgot, or if I'm like overlooking some stuff, then that'd be more apt. But not when I just started the very first chapter. Anyways, Master's vitals are all green. So far so good. Great, that takes care of the raid shift part. Now we need you to start looking into what's going on there, Kirby. See anything that looks like a clue? It looks like I'm in Shimosa era Japan again. Right, the pseudo-singularity, or rather pseudo-parallel world of Shimosa, where you fought the heroic spirit sword masters. Maybe you should call it a pseudo-lost belt instead? Anyway, even though that Japan's history was different from ours, that Shimosa pseudo-whatever took place in the 16th year of the Kane period. Given how similar the architecture is here, I'd guess this singularity is in that same era. Coordinate reassessment complete. As I thought, the results are the same as they were the first time. This singularity is located in almost the same area as Tokyo. More specifically, it encompasses Yokohama and Yokosuka. It is the 4th year of Heian, or AD 1651. The events of Shimosa took place in AD 1639, so it's certainly temporarily located in a very similar time. This time was the precursor to Japan's Edo period, when the Tokugawa shogunate governed the entire country. All of which is to say that the singularity has been identified as Edo, the city we call Tokyo nowadays. Or so one would think. But even though Trismegistus too precisely identified the singularity's time and place, it's still unsure of its results. The singularity's foundational humanity value keeps fluctuating too. All we can say is that our observations are both accurate and indefinite.
I see. It looks as though we have yet another challenge in our hands. Stay sharp over there, Kirby. This isn't like your typical, minute singularity. What's more, you don't even have a servant accompanying you this time, so proceed with utmost caution. Are we sure this is a good idea? We're not making a terrible mistake by sending you there alone, are we?
Relax, I'll be fine. I'll figure something out.
Are you sure? Does that mean you're finally going to stop charging headlong to everything like a berserker?
Now, easy there, Gordy. Of course we'll back her up, so you can rest easy about that. I'm sorry, Master. I wish I could have gone along with you. I know, Mash. I wish you could too, but we need you here in the command room focusing on data processing. I know you know this, but with the Bleach Earth phenomenon still ongoing, any singularities we see should only be minute. Any exceptions to that rule should be considered a sign of some greater potential danger. For all we know, the foreign god could be mixed up in this somehow. We can't ignore even the slightest anomaly, which is why we need all the help in the command room we can get. And that doesn't even begin to address the more fundamental problem. As Gordolf alluded to earlier, there are no servants who can accompany Kirby to the singularity. You are no exception.
Oh, come on, I summoned up Ibuki, come on!
I know. We still don't know if there's something about the singularity itself causing that. Or if it's a matter of someone or something interfering. Either way, it'd be too dangerous for you to go. Still, it's not all bad news. Correct. We are seeing signs that multiple servants were summoned to this Eden Singularity a few hours ago. According to Trismegistus' 2 predictions, one of them is extremely strong and will side with Chaldea in this conflict. Do you think it's a servant aligned with humanity, summoned to repair the singularity? If so, that would be very reassuring.
Alright, Kirby, we have your first objective. Find this servant as soon as possible and work with them to resolve the singularity. Yes, sir.
Oh. I love how they have that purplish flash of magical energy to signify monster sponge, just like from the game. Because, like, usually, like, Mash or Da Vinci or someone would just straight up warn us. Like, there's no actual visual flash to indicate monster spawn. Oh my god. Oh, multiple hostiles detected. Be careful, senpai. Well, that didn't take long. Let's do this, Kirby. Preparing to engage the enemy. Oh, is that what Ushi meant when detecting multiple servant summons? Oh, that was us summoning our shadow servants to fend off the Onis or whatever they're called again. Okay, you know what? I should probably make a proper party for this. Yeah, let me just reset this one. Oh, right, I forgot to spend a couple minutes to enhance Yui. Whoops. But, yeah. My hacking luck, dude, like, ending up at MP4 before I got, Ushi, or without even getting Ushi Gozen, I mean. So wait, while normal FGO is called an Oni, Samurai Remnant is called, you think it was called Prita? Those hungry dicks in SMT? Actually, actually no, didn't they call them something else in Samurai Remnant? Like, they call them, actually, hold on, I can actually just reference the Holy Bible of Samurai Remnant with the spreadsheet. Hold on. They didn't refer to them as Pritas or whatever. They referred to them as, they just call them Gaki. Yeah, G-A-K-I, yeah. Oh, yeah. So wait, actually wait, what does Yui's Noble Phantasm do? Restore HP, increase attack for... Wait, what? Increase attack for all allies that have quick card effectiveness up. Increase crit strength for allies that have arts effectiveness. Increase NP strength for those who have buster. Wait. What? Wait, what? Wait, why does she have an NP that buffs based on what kind of buff they had beforehand? Wait, what? Attack with quick, crit strength with arts, NP with buster? Wait, that's so weird. Although, I would assume that, that's absurd. That's so specific. She's the Emiya support. Yeah, Emiya or anyone that actually provides themselves with, like, all card type buffs. But I guess, like, if you want to look at this more separately, I guess, like, you can bring Yui along depending on, like, what team you want her in. I guess if you want to vary up support types or some shit, I really don't know. But yeah, like, quick teams with, like, increasing attack, or arts teams for arts crits comps or some shit, or Buster with like Buster teams that rely on NP more so than like other attack methods. I really don't know. I'm just grasping at straws here. Otherwise, you literally just try to find a way to provide all the Buster buffs to get the most out of this NP here. Geronimo benefits. I mean, you're actually kind of right. Geronimo does benefit from this. She gives insane buffs. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Sorry. You might see her in some 90++ comps at some point. Well, at the very least, when that comes up, I'll be ready. I do like the bodysuit though. It looks pretty neat. But okay. Let's see. Saber. And then over here, I guess. Do I already have everyone at 5 bond? Yes, I do actually. Guess we can put in Cersei, we can put in Yui, we can put in Musashi. Why is Tamamo Cat here? Wait, I only just noticed. Why the fuck is Tamamo Cat here? So wait, you saw this Ungramayu YouTuber that granted his Geronimo as a sight to behold? Oh my god. Arya stand-in, you guess? Maybe? Also, wait, let me go look up the Game Press guide real quick. What materials does this drop if it drops anything? Drops 9 stacks of bronze currency. Gotcha. So, oh my god. This is also why I'm a little bit frustrated not getting Ushi Gozen early enough. Because I rolled so many times already. I almost have potentially an MLB like Musashi CE here. But oh my god, it's gonna frustrate me to no end. Because I don't think I'm getting another one of these with what little pulls I have left. So the 4 copies are just gonna haunt me. So wait, silver lining of not getting Ushi Gozen, she's not that strong. Oh, what makes her not that strong? I haven't read up on what her kit does. If the enemy is not an earth type, she's weaker than Dante's? Really? Thankfully, drop-up items are not the same in Samurai Remnant. Lack of refund is an issue, you think? Oh, so she can't loop? Or has trouble looping? Trouble looping and basically less damage if they're not specific attribute. Yeah, that's really restrictive. That's only going to be for hyper-specific scenarios, assuming you want to make sure you take advantage of everything. Increase... Yep. So, but Ushi Gozen has double anti-earth mods? Huh. God, that still feels so cool. Oh, I didn't realize they did the shit where they move in reinforcements like without needing to load in turn 2.
まあ圧倒します。果てよ。足を狙います。やっ。
Oh my god, he does that one like wait, that arts animation he did is this heavy one where you're just surfing along. The Saber's MP is better. Wait, better than Samurai Remnant effect wise. I mean, I think there's a bit of difference between like seeing the animated MP like this versus in 3D. But yeah, I guess putting aside that excuse though, it does feel a lot more impactful in FGO. So wait, her having quick MP can get bonus of her madness enhancement. I don't really take into account the passive effects of a servant in FGO that much. Like, if it's there, it's there, but you don't really... I don't think you really evaluate a character based on passive buffs, unless it's like something small or something on the level of like I'm not sure exactly. This sure is a faithful adaptation so far. Yeah, the adaptation feels pretty fine so far. Water beam. The Red Oni. Oh, and we're hearing the... Oh, we're hearing the music, the combat music. Or the other combat music, I mean. Yeah, the more serious fight theme. Ah, damn, that didn't crit. Oh, the extra attack is that. I mean, I don't think they really named the moves, but it's the heavy floor where he sprouts the water around and then zips across all the pillars. Oh shit. Oh, 清き水よ、たゆたり、流れ、海へと至りと星をなせ。絶技、発揮怒涛。当然だ。The battle is over. Are you alright, senpai? Oh, why are there so many of them? I feel like this is a meta statement about the fact that of the Muso elements of Samurai Remnant, because you know they just shower you with enemies to fight. But that's usually not what we do in FGO. Seeing that many enemies in one fight is something extremely abnormal. Oh my god. You're right. That was an unusually that was an unusually high number of enemies. Monsters like that typically spawn from environmental imbalances. Imagine if they reflected it by having 5 waves of 4 enemies each. That would be extremely underwhelming. that would harken back to like even older FGO battle design, because I mean, actually no, it wouldn't be 4 then, it'd just be 3. Then at that point you'd have 6 waves of 3 to try to illustrate or like demonstrate like the countless enemies aspect or something like that. But yeah, here it's just like, oh, we load up like a whole bunch of reinforcements and they can still fill in the empty slots even after eliminating some people in their respective spots on the same turn. But the fact that there were so many in town like this and nobody seemed to bat an eye shows that we were right, and this isn't the Ito from our timeline. You remember Cool had 4 waves of enemies and that one summer event had many enemies in the wave? Which summer event? Nah, I'm just kidding. Someone's fighting over there. Indeed. Could more of those monsters you fought be attacking someone else? In Casino? Oh god, that's been so long ago. I barely remember shit about the casino in terms of like the battles and shit. Like, the longer a gacha goes on for that I stick around for, the more I forget from the early years, or earlier years. Like, I'm having... Oh god. Maybe it's that servant Trismegistus 2 said would become our ally. I'll go check it out. Summer 4. It felt like forever ago, okay? Yeah, I can't tell from here if they're a friend or foe, but we can't just ignore them. Just make sure you take every precaution. We're all counting on you, senpai. Forever ago. Forever. Oh, the whole map of Ito! Yo! Yo, we got the full map and everything down to Yokosuka. Holy shit. Also, wait. Oh god, I can't look at the shop yet. So, wait, is the gold currency fucking udon? Oh. And the good old rice balls, okay. Meet a demon, slay a demon. So to be fair, your memory stopped after 5.2. What the hell are these things? Some kind of demon? Whatever they are, they seem to have a taste for humans. Can't have that. Not in this neighborhood. No, I'm just kidding. If I don't do something about them, a lot of good Itoites are gonna die. Motherfucker, you wanna kill them? No, I'm just kidding, he doesn't know yet. And that would be bad. Unforgivable even. Does he already know? Nah, he forgot. Yet.
can't let any of them go. I need to take them all down here and now. Huh? Okay, Mr. Void Stance. I know that move you're using. Scree! You're finished. Can't believe monsters like this are running around a town. It's like something out of a night parade of 100 Oni. What in the world is happening here? Alternate answer, he can't allow that because he wants to kill them himself. Oh my, so you've fallen from grace too. Huh? I felt that one hard, even though I blocked it. This is no ordinary opponent. Long time no see. Come to think of it, our first encounter was on a similarly bright moonlit night, wasn't it? Oh. A woman? And what's more? She has incredible sword ki. So we're doing this? Stand down, rider. My liege. Striking down an enemy without even showing yourself runs counter to my code. I thought you knew that, rider. Yes, my liege. Just like how we started in the prologue for Samurai Remnant. Now what have we got? How unfortunate that you were the first master to finally appear. Lord Miyamoto Iori. How do you know my name? Lord Iori, I once saw a great light within you. Oh. So, okay, now this really makes more sense to be on the snake route when you're doing the final ending. Because this directly follows up with what Yui found out about Iori during the final ending. Oh. Yeah, this makes so much more sense when you actually go on that path because Yui's still, like, excuse me. Like, Yui's still around to see this. I used to pray that my feelings were not misguided. Guess the final ending is canon. I mean, it's Fate, everything is canon, until otherwise specified. But now... Forgive me for speaking out of turn, my liege, but I believe this jest of yours has gone on long enough. You have nothing to gain and much to lose by speaking to the enemy. Enough, rider. This is just who I am. Now that a master has finally appeared, the true Waxing Moon ritual can properly begin. So please, allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Yui Shosetsu, and I shall be a liberator. Yui Shosetsu. Even if they say it's not canon, you don't believe it because Nasu's a liar. Fate in a nutshell, yeah! Lord Miyamoto Iori, I must take your life. Take it if you can. Oh shit. Man, now I kind of wish we'd actually see this in Samurai Remnant. Like, why couldn't this be the DLC story? Why couldn't this be the DLC story instead of like the Nothing Burger DLCs from the actual game itself? God damn it. Unusable. Oh, because his NP gauge is the Crimson Codex.
I'm so glad that I actually played through Samurai Remnant. And Grams died at the end of the game. Yeah, like Saber slashed the Crimson Codex in half to get rid of the Waxing Moon vessel to end off the final route. Like ice. Ah, yeah, that. Oh, that's why Yui. So that's why Yui had all of those buffs on her NP. That buff's based on card effectiveness. Iori literally has a buff to every card type. So wait, increase gather rate, gain crit stars per turn. And then... okay. Oh, his quick arts is a Katan? Or Katan? Oh, he just... oh shit, okay, it's so cool seeing the various moves from his like different stances here. Oh yeah, it's unusable. Hold on, wait, actually, let me slow this down for once. Fire stance. I love how they're mixing in the different finisher moves. Oh. So he does have like one water stance move where he's like swirling around with his swords and shit. He does the... with the one fire stance move that he did there. Actually, I need to catch that again. But he did one of his heavy finishers and followed up with his normal heavy one. You can tell he was animated with love. Yeah, like I really like. This is like really nice attention to detail. So let me see how they link up two busters together. So the box standard fireball and then the heavy 2 slash. Oh yeah, that's the multi-thrust move, and then it does... okay. Oh my god. Grams didn't die, it was the fake demon book. If this is a detective story and like Grams ended up like disappearing without actually seeing his actual pages wither and fade away, then maybe. But it was on screen. On-screen death, it's real. Yeah. She really is strong. Way stronger than any human. This is a demon strength if I've ever seen it. No shit. What's wrong? Why aren't you calling your servant? What is your servant anyway? Is it the same Saber you had before? Servant? Saber? What are you talking about? I will not allow you to have the waxing moon. I will not allow you to dash my hopes and dreams. If you wish to defeat me, then fight me with all your strength. My liege wishes are my commands. I will gladly right everything in our way. Gramps is basically just a smarter version of the spellbook enemies. Huh. You know, just off the top of my head, for like just like a silly thought, what kind of banter will we expect from seeing Nursery Rhyme and Gramps? I'm not sure if there would be much of any, but just like some random thought popped in my head just because of the whole book thing. This is bad. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one. Come on, Iori, think. Remember, Iori. Remember what the better part of valor was. So wait, there would not be any other than the shared issue of Being books? Yeah, probably. Does you have amnesia about Ryder? I'm not sure. I mean, she still remembers Iori and all that, especially with how she kind of referenced that moment she saw Iori's true colors and everything. But I'm not sure if like she selectively doesn't remember about Ryder. I mean, we'll have to see. It's a bit of a weird situation we're in. Oh, shoot. Eh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just put on the black grail real quick. Pink caster out of nowhere. Which caster? You're very close now, Master. Please, be careful. This battle is nuts! We're detecting massive amounts of magical energy being expended as well. They're clearly servants. None of these servants are registered to our spirit origin graph, but the spirit origin pattern does look familiar. Media. You know, that'd be a fun little thing. Instead of Cersei, we just have Media taking the caster or rogue caster role. I'm here! Another enemy? I see a young sword fighter with 2 swords. Huh? And someone who kind of looks like Raiko? Huh? How do you know Ryder's true name? You're right, this spirit origin pattern is very close to Minamoto no Raiko's. Because both of their shared immoral actions born of being psychopaths. It must be an alternative version of her. Does that mean she's a servant you were talking about? Having Minamoto no Raiko on our side would certainly be a tremendous boon. I hope she is, but I'm not so sure. That's terrifying! Where did that come from? Rejoice, my liege. This interloper bears the marks we seek. Command spells! I see. So you too are one of the masters seeking the Waxing Moon. Waxing Moon? The omnipotent wish granter known as the Waxing Moon. Surely you too have a wish you desperately hope for the Waxing Moon to grant. Are they talking about a Holy Grail? What is your name, wish-bearing master? I'm Kirby. I see. No hesitation whatsoever. Imagine a timeline where Iori embraces true self from the get-go and summon Domin instead. Man, that'd be some crazy fucked up shit. You know, I love an all. I like, you know, it's like lines of thought like these that I wish were actual proper, fleshed out what if story DLCs in Samurai Remnant, instead of like the nothing burger ones that we kind of got from like in Samurai Remnant now. Like that'd be sick if we just had straight up like true self Iori just wreaking havoc all over Ito or whatever. What if would be a more darker than the final ending? Yeah, I mean that'd be like a more like fulfilling experience reading that kind of a potential what if scenario. Oh man, like honestly, the more we keep like spinning thoughts around like this, the more I feel like a lot of, or the more I feel like even more of Samurai Remnant was like missed opportunities. Then I shall respond in kind, Lady Kirby. I am Yui Shosetsu. I desire nothing more than a truly equitable society. Yui Shosetsu? I see. So that's why we're in the 4th year of KN. I think I've heard of that name before, as in the Yui Shosetsu Rebellion? What do you mean, Yui Shosetsu Rebellion? That's right. He was a military scholar in Edo period Japan who plotted to overthrow the shogunate. Ah. So wait, that reminds me of the Dragon Age Origins DLC. That was a what if based on if your character died. Wait, which DLC? Oh, is that a Dragon Age Awakening? I've never done any of the DLCs in Dragon Age because like when I claimed it for free when I used to have like EA's game launcher installed, like it never came with any of the DLCs. I just played the game straight up baseline when I streamed it, or vanilla I mean. So then like I was so confused when I saw people streaming. I was like, wait, how are people doing all these other quests and shit? I was like, oh, they happen to get the edition that actually has all the DLCs for all the extra characters and all that. Awakening. Wasn't Shale supposed to be DLC if I remember correctly? I never had Shale. I don't remember who or what else was DLC. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of other things that came up and I'm like, oh, well, I'm not sure if I'll ever feel like getting Dragon Age Origins on sale just for the DLCs. I had Origin, that's rare. Shale was on disc DLC? Oh. But yeah, like it was like a thing that came up like some years ago. Like you could just claim Dragon Age Origins for free on like EA's launcher or some shit. Wait, as in she was in the game but you had to pay to unlock her, fuck that shit. I thought like the case for on this DLCs for the most part was to work around how updates were handled on consoles or something. But then like to people who data mine or read the content on the disc though would kind of like see that as like paying for content that's already on there, but I think that was like their workaround or something. But I mean I don't know if that's like the proper justification or excuse that they go with, but I mean I don't know. But either way, no, like on this DLC is always like a bad feeling though. Maybe like let's say if they had a legitimate reason for doing that for whatever logistical or financial reasons, they probably should have found a better way to go about that, because yeah, like during PS3 360 era, like people were going on and on about on-disc DLC practices. Oh wait, oh you meant Origin. Oh, you meant EA Origin, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that is a bit confusing, huh? Like, yeah, Dragon Age Origins and EA's game launcher called Origin. Yeah. But yeah, like, I only had Origin at the time for Titanfall 2 before it was on Steam, if I remember correctly, I think. And Dragon Age Origins, when I read a headline or bit of news somewhere that was like, oh, you can claim Dragon Age Origin for free on EA Origin way back when. I was like, oh shit, free game, give me some of that. And yeah, it had none of the DLCs. So I'm like, oh. And I cannot be bothered trying to, like, purchase anything else on the EA launcher because fuck EA Origin. I'm pretty sure, did they retire that shit already, or do they still use it? But anyway, sorry, let's continue. That plot is also known as the Kane Uprising, and also became the impetus for the Tokugawa shogunate to begin governing in a more civil fashion. The 4th year Kane is the year the Kane Uprising took place. It is also the temporal location of the singularity, which makes me think Yui Shosetsu must be the key figure here as well. Doesn't look like this girl's on Yui Shosetsu's side. So, what's my next move? This battle has taken a chaotic turn, but such is the way of war. I leave this in your hands, Rider. Understood. I'll be taking those command spells. Thank you. So wait. For Iori and Yui, they're younger than they should be? They're younger than they should be? Huh. I wonder what the reason would be. Oh wait. Oh, you mean like Iori should be in his 50s at this point in time? Oh, that's what you mean. So yeah, like this is a later period, but they're still like how they were age-wise when we saw them from the Samurai Remnant story. So she's an enemy, not an ally? This couldn't have gone worse! Here she comes, Master. Please, prepare for battle. Okay, you know what? That slash transition to battle was pretty sick. Like, I love the black slash to black screen. That was actually pretty sick. Oh wait, no? Ignore defense! Oh wait, let me fix this real quick. You mean the Samurai Remnant versions of the characters were born later than they were IRL? Oh. Were born later than IRL. Oh, okay. So wait. And Iori was not a Ronin. He had a master. Also, yeah, wait, listening to this, yeah, no, maybe I did have this originally on this volume setting. Okay.
やむをえん。そうか。ふん。刮目せよ。楚は命。楚は開闢の雫にして星をなす者。絶技。はっきりと痛い。行け。せい。やあ。見切った。聞かん。やあ。うん。 お覚悟せいやだな戦いですか望まれることを望まれたようにそれはいつか来る兆しの星 誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょうアラウンドカリバーン清き水よたうた流れ海へと怒りで星をなせ絶技発揮怒涛せいやっ
Oh my god, you really hate Artoria. Man!
やります。そうか。ここでまっすぐ。かぬ。それ。かぬ。かぬ。
Okay, we just had to break the bar. It's the age-old rule: supports and healers die first. How dare she fight strategically? What did you just do? The ritual is supposed to be fought by 7 masters, with each master contracted to a single servant. But you're commanding several heroic spirits at once. Well, life ain't fair, Yui. Are you using some twisted dark art to turn the rogues into your puppets like Tsuchimikado? I knew it. My liege, this woman is a visitor from beyond this world. She is not of this time at all. Beyond this world, you say? I take it you don't even mean she merely hails from overseas, then. Chaldea. Wait, you know about us? Chaldea is a group of mages that has ventured to countless worlds and commands countless heroic spirits. How do you know all that? Did the waxing moon confer that knowledge upon you? Well, no matter. For now, I will just ask you this. Is she a threat? As mages go, this woman is among the worst of the worst. Hey! I know you're right, but the Goudas have feelings too. She cannot hold a candle to you. Gouda's famous. We're famous! You know, I could just see it in the semi-remnant logbook profiles of like when they describe the quality and quantity of your magical circuits. Like you'd have Ritsuka Fujimaru, quality and quantity of magical circuits, E. Okay, maybe not that bad. Or like maybe like D or some shit. Actually, like, I keep forgetting, like, exactly how bad are we as mages compared to, like, the more, you know, ones with, like, longer lineages or more practice or other resources to expand their, you know, talents and whatnot. You think Gouda officially has the same grade of circuits as Waver? Oh, okay. But as a master, her achievements are unparalleled in all of history. We got up into the clock tower shit at the end of part 1, so we count for something. I really gotta wonder how the clock tower's gonna react, like, with all the shit that we're doing, like, from the Lost Belts to the Ordeal Call stuff. I really wonder. It's like, hey guys, we got, like, boy, we can't believe the stuff we had to go through on the Bleached Earth. Oh boy. And here, oh yeah, like here's Oka Marie or something, I don't know. So it's true though, Gouda is the best master in the multiverse. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Best master, worst mage. Relatively worst mage. I see. Then there's no sense in holding back. Kill her now. Okay, I was not expecting the portrait cut-in with Iori for the collab. That is such a nice touch. Iori with the objection. Yeah. As I thought, your swordplay is masterful. Masterful, but insufficient. If only we had it in Samurai Remnant. A protective spell, huh? Wait, where have I seen that fighting style before? Are you Yui Shosetsu's enemy? Well, they are trying to kill me right now. Then we're in the same boat. As they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Will you help me fight? I was about to ask you the same thing. Good. Then now we fall back. Oh, yeah, smoke bomb. You know, those smoke bombs were more useful than the shit we get in Ninja Gaiden. Like, what the fuck? Come on, what do you mean Iori gets useful smoke bombs, but Ryu Hayabusa has smoke bombs that doesn't even stun enemies? Like, come on, man. That's some bullshit. Like, I bet Iori can basically just easily take down Ryu Hayabusa in a fight. Like, no contest. You know, we need a death battle between Iori and fucking Ryu Hayabusa. You don't even think it was a smoke bomb, it was a fire spell? Oh, actually, yeah, probably. Yeah, you know, that would be genuinely amusing as like a line of thought, or to think over. Yeah. Iori fought gods? Yeah, like Iori literally fights gods and the other servants and countless other demonic beasts and whatnot. So like, I mean, so has like Ryu Hayabusa with like all the different demonic monsters and other shit that he went through. Although I'm not sure what Ryu went through from Ninja Gaiden's like 2 to 4. I'm only familiar with Ninja Gaiden 1. Or the 3D one, not the NES ones, because I never played the NES ones. But yeah, actually, how would that go? That'd be interesting. That'd be actually interesting. Go after them, Ryder. These creatures will help you. Understood. If I am to achieve the equitable world I seek, then I cannot let you have the waxing moon. Lord Iori. NES Ryu is the dad of the modern one from what you recall? Oh, is it? I actually didn't know that lore. Aww, you just have the chill town theme when you're in the event shop. When you're like walking around Asakusa and everything. Aww, okay, that's nice.
Omae ka. Sate, 交換する品はどれほどあるか?
So wait, for more lore in that direction, both Neo games have crossover fights with Ryu's ancestors. Oh, really? Huh. I know a lot of people like the Neo games, but I never played them before. Or I've always like heard and seen people play it, but I never actually got around to like checking out the series myself. Cause like, how many Neo games are out right now? Also, wait, my voice is going for a moment. I need to drink some water. Like, there's Neo 1, Neo 2. Is there a Neo 3? I forget. So the one in Neo 2 even ignores Neo's rules and fights like how he would in the Ninja Gaiden games. Oh, that's so cool and that's so fucked up. Beware his grapple. I mean, that's the Ninja Gaiden special. Like, fucking command grabs out the ass from every enemy you encounter. That, like, staying within point blank of any enemy for more than half a second is like a death sentence. Oh wait, there's an upcoming Neo 3? Oh, okay. If you win, there's a chance he'll drop an item that will teach you the grapple. Wait, what do you mean a chance? Wait, wait, I just saw the mission. Wait, no, go back.
怪異の気配があるな。確かめるか。
Oh my god, I see it on the map. Wait,
お
wait.
前か。さて、交換する品はどれほどあるか。
Interact with the dog or cat one time. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god.
ああ、わかった。すぐに蔵を確かめる。
Okay, this event is peak. There's nowhere to see here.
拾っておけ。そう悪くはない。
At the cats and dogs. Oh wait, so good thing it's not PS5 exclusive like 1 and 2. It's also coming to PC. Oh wait, Neo 1 and 2 were like PlayStation exclusives? So it's just an upgrade to one of the other mechanics you have. If you stagger an enemy, you can do like an execution move for massive damage. If you learn Izuna drops, it upgrades to have iframes. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, I have them at limited at the time. The game is hard. I've played through Ninja Gaiden 1 Black on normal because you couldn't do hard mode until you beat the game once. Okay, so let me go consult the guide real quick. Okay, so how should I do my missions? Do I just carry on straight away, or? Okay, yeah, you just carry on with the main story straight away. It's harder than Dark Souls. Literally harder than Dark Souls. Nah, I was kidding. But yeah, I remember hearing bits here and there about Neo actually being kind of a difficult game. So many games I'm curious about on my bucket list, but I'll never get around, or I shouldn't get around to just buying willy-nilly. That should get them off our backs for a while. It won't last long, but it should at least give us enough time to regroup. Thanks for your help. I wouldn't have made it out of there without it. If anything, I should be thanking you. Which is relevant comparison because it's got that Souls-like gameplay. I'm Iori. Miyamoto Iori. I usually get by working security jobs as a bodyguard. Wait, as in Musashi's apprentice? She mentioned you. She? I was waiting for that pause. Okay, so Iori truly has forgotten a lot of shit from when he awoken from where he basically died in the final ending. Well, I won't pry too much into it. Oh god, he probably thinks that like the master that he remembers, or the master, the Musashi he remembers is like some did some wild shit. At any rate, it sounds as though you've met my master before. Miyamoto Iori, a master sword fighter who is best known as Miyamoto Musashi's adopted child. I think the Miyamoto Musashi we know is pretty different from the one you do, though. No, they're basically the same. Yeah. Are you sending an image of yourself from somewhere else? Wow, you figured that out right away? I'm impressed. I noticed you were using Magecraft earlier too. Are you familiar with these kinds of spells then? No, I'm definitely no mage. That spell was just something I slapped together. But I've seen mystic codes like this before. At least I think I have. If I did, I can't remember where or how though. We're a part of a group called Chaldea. Think of us as a kind of mage sect. And this is Kirby. She's there to investigate the strange occurrences in Edo. Would you be willing to share what you know with us? Well, we'll do the same, of course. Alright, that said, I still have very little idea of what's going on here myself. A Holy Grail War, huh? That's right, a Holy Grail War is when 7 masters and 7 servants fight each other for an omnipotent wish granter known as the Holy Grail. This also helps us understand what Chaldea's communication works, since we saw something similar in Samram. Oh yeah, with the little Mystic Code hologram Zoom calls that we had with Zhang Zhenggong. Yeah. It's very likely that's what Yui Shosetsu meant when she spoke of this waxing moon ritual. Assuming it is, then the waxing moon itself is almost certainly a holy grail, and therefore a source of the anomalies taking place here. There's definitely something strange about Edo tonight. There doesn't seem to be a single other person around. And then there's those monsters wandering around town like they own the place. If this waxing moon thing is responsible, then I have to do something about it. It really was just the FGO spinoff. It don't matter how you look at it, all roads lead to FGO at this point. It doesn't matter if Fate Stay Night came first, everything leads back and originates to from FGO. But the Zoom calls were like 10 FPS, meanwhile this is 60. Look, Mystic Codes back in the day were still... They're still being worked on, but Chaldea, no, they're like, you know, like at the top end of technology, at least at this current time, at this current point in time. You know, can you really blame them for only having 10 FPS Zoom calls back in the day in good old Edo? Yeah, we got bleeding edge tech in Chaldea. It's as if we're talking right next to each other. Nah, I'm just kidding. You people sound like you have the right idea, getting rid of the waxing moon and fixing this anomaly. I may not be of much use, but I'd like to help. That'd be great. Thank you, Yori. Having said that, I don't know what I'll be able to do against one of the Heian period's greatest heroes. I think you'll be able to do plenty. I understand restraint to be one of the samurai's greatest virtues, but modesty taken too far just becomes insulting. Your skill with a sword is enough to keep you alive in a fight with another servant, and you even have some rudimentary magecraft too. It's no wonder Miyamoto Musashi saw fit to make you her disciple. You're giving me way too much credit, but I'll do my best not to disappoint. If my phone or game supports 120 FPS. Truly, the game that truly doesn't really need it at all. FGO having 120 FPS support before Star Rail. I'm sorry, no, I'm still hung up on that. Why the fuck does Star Rail not have native 120 FPS cap when the iPhone version of Star Rail has it, but not on PC or consoles? Like, what the actual hell? So, how do we do this? Seems like the only league we have, seems like the only lead we have on this waxing moon is Shosetsu in this ritual. So wait, Chaldea really does hold Musashi in high esteem? Yeah. Good question. First, for Yui Shosetsu, we... Wait, why is our connection cutting out? Oh crap, interfere. Now that I know you can converse with people beyond this world, blocking such a thing is trivial.
Shosetsu. You were careless, Mage of Chaldea. Oh. We're surrounded. As a data loss problem. Nah, don't Zombie Smasher, please. It's still, even after all this time, it's still too soon. Just like Samram. No matter tech level, you can still get jammed. Yeah. I see you've chosen to fight beside Lord Iori. This too is the way of war. It is just as Ryder said, you're clearly a capable master. And so I shall use everything at my disposal to fight you. My liege, would you be so kind as to bestow your magical energy upon me? Of course, I'll give you a direct connection through a ley line to the magical energy stored in the nearby spirit font. Its power is yours to use as you wish. Man, we're bringing the ley lines and spirit fonts now. Uh-oh, this is bad. Oh, cool armor. Damn it, her sword key's even stronger than it was before. Am I ready for a Grail Front? No one told me this would be a mission and Grail Front event hybrid. Chaldea, Niten Ichiryu, they do not frighten me. When I'm through with you, you'll be nothing more than a memory. Okay, I know I should take Iori, but I'm just gonna demolish everything with Ibuki. Imagine a month-long event with missions and daily Grail fronts. Bro, that shit will get people to uninstall the game. Like, that will... Oh my god. That would be so unfun for a lot of people. Like, people will get tired of it after doing, like, the first maybe 2. One side will thirst, one side will uninstall. You need to clear both for the welfare? Oh god. Wasn't there an event with like 7 days of Grow Front? Yeah, that was the most recent one, if I remember correctly. Ooh. Whoa, like 2? Endurance battle. Recover and survive when HP gauge guts at break. I do like how this is considered like a proper master battle, seeing Yui's portrait on the top left here. I like that. You may be sick of Grail Fronts, but a Waxy Moon based one would be dope. Yeah, it'd be nice if they replaced Grail Fronts and just implemented Samurai Remnant's version of it. Like... but where her command spells? You know what? Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, every time we did a master battle, it would always have a little section right here showing off the command spells they have. I'll save Artoria's MP.
へえ、そう。適当にやっとくわ。夏が来たりてかぎろい揺れて、雨が来たりて命が騒ぐ。 息吹の御霊八脈怒涛あら
Holy shit, her damage resistance is crazy! Oh my god, that barely made it 10!
うせなさいそこ
Oh my god!
Gain resistance to all attacks, 4 left. Okay, that explains things. So it reworks Samurai Remnant into a tactics gotcha game, but not a money black hole where balance goes to die like Fire Emblem Heroes. I mean, at that point, I'd rather we just have like a Fate Samurai Remnant Tactics like as a full-on retail spin-off or some shit. You know, that reminds me of like when I was borrowing my cousin's PS2, like way back when, and I was picking out some games to borrow from him. And then I saw like Dynasty Warriors and I was like, oh shit, I heard about Dynasty Warriors. I can't wait to try it out. And then it was a Dynasty Warriors tactics game spin-off. I never felt so disappointed because I was like, wait, well, why do we have this board and I'm going from like tile to tile to move shit? I was like, where's the 3D action? And then I took a look at the disc again. I'm like, oh, no, it's like, I think it's just straight up like, I forget the full name. Was it just Dynasty Warriors Tactics or did it have another subtitle? But I was so disappointed that I didn't catch that. And then I was like, I'm not playing an action game now? And then I just turned off the PS2 and then just did something else because I was so disappointed. Then the next time I booted it up, then I just swapped out the game to play Kingdom Hearts instead. Oh my god, dude. You could not imagine the disappointment I felt because I remember seeing Dynasty Warriors demos like back in other stores when, you know, you more regularly saw demo stations and shit. And then I was like, yo, Dynasty Warriors is sick, but I don't own a PS2, but at least I get to play the demo. This is cool. And then, oh my god, my disappointment was immeasurable. And my day ruined. Oh man.
覚悟いいね圧倒しますへえそう
I mean, you know, to be honest, I'm not even sure if like that Dynasty Warriors tactics game was actually any good. I was just so disappointed because I just didn't know what the game actually was that I didn't even like do anything else with the game. What, holy shit, that MP generation.
へえ、そうなの？適当にやっとくわ。見栄はいらぬと申しても、夏の暑さに喉カラカラ。息吹の御霊、八脈怒涛。痛い。ザバーン。効かん。あら、あらあらら。ブルーファイヤー。うん。
Hacking guts at brave. Oh, the cut-in. What? Oh crap, Iori! Don't worry, I made sure she didn't hit anything vital. But that aside, she still got me beat in every way. No, Iori, this is when you're at your strongest. Switch to fire stance. Come on, this is you at your strongest. Surely you haven't forgotten, Lord Iori. The Waxing Moon Ritual is also a turf war, where participants fight for control of spirit fonts by connecting to the ley lines that flow throughout Edo. I underwent this ritual many times over. Wait, many times over before either of you even arrived. Which means I have far more magical energy at my disposal than both of you combined. This battle is over. I've won. He hasn't leveled fire stance in this timeline. I was like, what do you mean? You only learned earth stance. Well done, my liege. It's not over yet. Did she just look my way and smile? My life may not be worth all that much. But even so, I can't die yet. I won't. You are just so... weak. It's true. Iori is weak. Huh? What the? It's the boy! The officially genderless boy! That swordplay was so pure and clear. It practically embodied water itself. Who is that? So, you've come. I knew it. I knew you were Miyamoto Iori's servant. He was controlled by me during the time I realized Fire Stance was implemented well. Alternate timeline Iori where he only ever practiced Earth Stance and now he can't fucking die. Yeah, he just refreshes his shield so he's practically immortal. Oh! Oh, what is this like animated reveal? Also, wait, this is other... Actually, no, is this other Ascension? No, this is normal one. Wait, why does he get a sick-ass intro like that? Wait. Let me introduce myself. I am Saber, a servant. I'll cut down anything I must to stop the Waxing Moon's disaster, be they demon or god. Okay, where does Saber get that, like... get that illustrated intro there? Okay. Mr. Fancy Pants here. Saber? Why does that swordplay seem so familiar? Huh? Snub. What was that all about? And you must be the master of Chaldea. Huh. As I just said, it seems I am Saber once again. Once again? There's no time to lose. We're going to have to cut directly through the enemy forces. You're not going anywhere. Then we'll just have to fight our way through. You two, try to keep up. Wait, can I use... No, I can't use, like, my own? Oh, come on. You know what would make this more proper? If we had Ibuki right here. Alright, so probably... I think it'd be better if I had Ocean Flyer instead. And then this one. Actually, do they drop anything? Drops bronze currency. Okay, actually. Let's see, Saber, and then Yui, and Cersei. I should probably MLB some of my craft essences, but I'll do it later, off stream probably. Oh, right, formation set. Wait. Oh! 18? Okay, so they really want us to do it as like Okay, we really need to wipe everything out in one go. Your life right now is an endless samsara of donuts. This probably won't be enough. Well, I mean, it might. Sorta, kinda might. Oh wait. They put a big number of enemies per wave? Oh yeah. It's been a thing in FGO for a while with like implementing in special cases 6 enemy waves and like a lot of extra reinforcements depending on the context. However, resetting to a backup save so RNG gives you a good donut. Duh. Wait, hey! What do you mean it can't? I didn't check the fucking debuffs. God damn it.
そうか、悪いんだ。やっ。夏が来たりてかぎろい揺れて、雨が来たりて命が騒ぐ。息吹の御霊、八脈怒涛。
Shiny hunting in Pokemon ZA is a Z2A is a thing? Huh.
Hey, so? ちゃんと見ててね。適当にやっとくわ。へえ、そう。尻尾バーン。
You share to think about shiny hunting in DLC.
夏が来たりてかぎろい揺れて、雨が来たりて命が騒ぐ。息吹の御霊、八脈怒涛。尻尾バーン。ブルーファイヤー。やりますそう。そうなの？ザバー。
You can't believe you prefer using sandwiches to donuts since making sandwiches suck, but this RNG hell is worse. So wait, how does it work? Well, what's this about donuts and sandwiches?
OM 夏の女神が主情に告げる。踊りなさいな、騒ぎなさいな。
Make Donut to have specific stuff to enter DLC restricted areas. Make donuts to enter specific DLC. Wait. Have specific stuff to enter DLC restricted areas for a limited time. What the heck? I'm so like out of tune with like what's going on in Pokemon. So basically in Scarlet Violet, you would make sandwiches for buffs, but it was made with this horrible minigame with awful collision. Oh no. It's not a mini, not even a mini game for a donut making. It just stat optimization. Okay, hold on. I need to mute my mic real quick. I think the cold water is getting to my throat right now. My bad. So wait. Sandwiches, buffs, collision, donut making, stat optimization. Donuts have no minigame. You just put in berries, get a donut based on rarity and flavor profile of the berries used.
ちゃんと見ててね。そうな。適当にやっとくわ。夏が来たりて鍵ろい揺れて、雨が来たりて命が騒ぐ。息吹の御霊。
Dominant flavors weigh the types of buffs you get, but the specific ones you get are random. So you can influence the things you want, but it's still random at the end of the day. For shiny hunting, you want sweet berries. So you gotta RNG for like a shiny rate up essentially, to then test your luck at finding shinies. Like what the fuck? That sounds so tedious. Holy shit. I've never gotten into, like, the whole shiny hunting aspect in any of the Pokemons I've played. Mostly because, like, I was just into just playing until the Elite Four and then maybe checking out the post-game of, like, well, depending on whichever ones might have post-game, to just kind of, like, look around for legendaries to catch and stuff. But yeah, shiny hunting? Oh, hell no. What? So strong. That's the last of them. Come on! What is your name, Master of Chaldea? I'm Kirby. I'm Iori. Miyamoto Iori. I wasn't asking you, Iori. Saber. Saber, right? Tell me more about... We're falling back to your row house. I'm sure you set up a Magecraft workshop there. Does Iori not even remember where he lives? Or... That place is easier to defend than it appears. We should be able to fight on more even ground there. You know about the row house? And the Magecraft workshop? Okay, so he hasn't forgotten that, thankfully. Okay. So he just forgot a lot of connections to Saber and just like the whole ritual in general. And the events that transpired. So wait. You also limited by the time and level cap Pokemon DLC they go to 200, but the game auto-saves when you make a donut, so you specifically have to make a backup save, which is when you heal at Pokemon Center and reload it. What the fuck? DLC Pokemon will break the level cap, but that's the one factor you care about. Spicy Berries, the way it busts attack one's bitter for defensive. Huh. Besides, the Waxing Moon Ritual is a war between mages, so we're gonna need Gramps Red's help, right? You know about him too? What's with you, Iori? You've been acting weird ever since I showed up. Is this person your Magecraft teacher? I guess you could say that. Whoa! Huh? Guess we should save the chit-chat for later. The row house is this way. Follow me. So while the system's annoying, it's interesting all the ways they've used the flavor profiles of berries across the series. My only experience with like the berries and stuff is back in like Gen 3 in the Hoenn region for making those berries for the hecking the Pokemon contest or whatever the fuck. I remember spending so much time on that minigame because like I don't know why I spent so much time on it, but I did. Oh yeah, the Pokeblocks, yeah. God, like I spent so much time making Pokeblocks. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just making because I was like, ooh, fun little mini game you could just throw your berries in. Or at least fun to me at the time. The contests were actually cool. Yeah, I never really understood how the contests like worked. I mean, I knew like the mechanics, but like I didn't really understand like how to really consistently win or make good Pokemon to then like go around winning contests and everything. So the issue is that it lacks depth if you're only going against the AI. Wait, it had multiplayer? I didn't remember that. Mostly because I've only just played it alone, but the rest you could just combo rest into snore over and over. Oh. Okay, do I need anything else here? Let me see. Drops a bunch of bronze and some silvers. Okay. Actually, can I filter craft essence? Bronze. Yeah. There we go. So it did. Ice Punch into Fire Punch was also another strong and common combo. Oh. But yeah, I never really looked into like what you can do with the Pokemon contest or whatever. And then once I kind of like tried a bit and then failed at the later ones or something, I was like, screw it, I'll just play the rest of the game and ignore Pokemon contest.
特別に応援ピピピ戦いですかやだな白兵戦行きます今のうちに準備を各適当にやっとくわそうちゃんと適当にやっとくわ尻尾
You have to beat every level of contests when you do a Ribbon Master from Gen 3.
夏が来たりて鍵ろい揺れて雨が来たりて命が騒ぐ息吹の御霊八脈怒涛尻尾バーンおいでませ
Man, they really want you to just go dual core NP spam. Holy crap. Although I know that like all the enemies we're seeing here is just because of the whole Samurai Remnant combat format of the Muso mobs.
そうなの適当にやっとくわ
So like, fun fact, Ditto and Unknown can't do Gen 3 contests because they only have one move. Oh wait, Gen 4. They only have one move and you need two? Oh, Gen 3 lacks this issue? Oh, what the heck?
Mm-hmm. 夏が来たりて鍵ろい揺れて雨が来たりて命が騒ぐ息吹の御霊八脈怒涛ここでまっすぐここでまっすぐ
So like, making Ribbon Master is one of the most interesting and challenging things you can do in Pokemon due to all things you have to do. Huh.
もちろん負けないぞ夏の女神が主情に告げる踊りなさいな騒ぎなさいなすっきり
You need to do almost all the battle facilities. What were the battle facilities again? What, I have to fight 14?
いいお酒へえ適当にやっとくわ
You hated that part? No! What do you mean I didn't kill the Soul Eater?
見栄はいらぬと申しても夏の暑さに喉カラカラ 息吹の御霊八脈怒涛
And you know what would be a fucked up mechanic for this event?
ブルー
If the large elite-looking enemies actually had the shell gauges just like in Samurai Remnant, man, that'd be so fucked up. They totally would never do that. They better not. They better fucking not give these enemies shell gauges. Like, I swear to fucking God.
カノをあげる特別に応援ピピピそうちゃんとみそうなのザバーン
So wait,
夏が来たりて
facilities,
鍵を
things
入
like
れ
the
て
battle tower. Oh,
雨
like the
が来た
battle
りて
tower.
命が騒ぐ息吹の御霊八脈怒涛鐘の音が聞こえる
Whoa, there's so many of them. You think? Well, Ito is a big city. No, Iori, that's not the point. You get squabbles like this between ruffians all the damn time around here anyway. Now we got monsters instead of ruffians. Man, I never knew Ito was so scary. Oh, now I see. You really are weak, Master Kalde. Oh, he'll keep rubbing this in for all eternity. Or more like everyone else in this event will keep rubbing that in for all, like the whole event. It's like, what do you mean you can't just like clean up 30 of them in just one swipe? I'm just like, Saber. You know, the people in Ito or of Ito and servants summoned to Ito were just built different. Don't be too hard on her, Saber. My read is she's from a much more peaceful time. Ah, times of peace, huh? Where have we heard that before? She probably grew up never wanting for anything, let alone having to deal with war and bloodshed every day. And in spite of that, she still fights like the heroes of old. It's impressive. I didn't ask for your opinion. The row house is just up ahead. We're almost there. Is that the Magecraft workshop? You know, it's so cool just seeing like this illustrated perspective of like Iori's house and stuff. Seeing like the light on inside. So wait. You had to beat Gen 3 Battle Tower, every part of Gen 4 Battle Tower, not the Battle Subway Gen 5 because Gen 5 had no ribbons, Battle Myson and Gen 6, Battle Tree, Battle Tower. But that's insultingly easy because of how, compared to how ball bustingly hard the others were. As well as every level of every contest in all games, every Elite Four, Red, Mount Battle, and Coliseum. Oh my god, I wish I still had my copy of Pokemon Coliseum. Oh my god. Saber. Yeah, I sensed them. Hey, can't we just go home in peace? You sure are quick. Your speed is something else, Ryder. Huh? Ryder? There's something about this Ito that's making it harder to sense the other servants, but this goes beyond that. Are you one of those extra classes now? Is that it? This world is twisted beyond recognition. The shape of one's vessel matters little. Okay, so Saber picks up on the class, okay. Especially when I only need it until I can kill, demolish, and righteously destroy everything that exists. You can do most of this on emulation, which helps. Ah. Don't let Nintendo hear you. The bastards, they activated the emulators. You never change, do you? Yui, what were you thinking? How could you form another contract with Ryder when you know you can't control her? What are you talking about? Ryder swore she would devote herself, body and soul, to fulfilling my wish. Indeed, we share the same wish, to put right everything about this twisted world of humans. Saber! Yes, exactly. We have but one wish, to take this twisted world of humans and righteously destroy everything about it. Oh? It's begun, Master. Don't call me Master. It's Chia-Pet. I can't believe I have to stare at your stupid face yet again. Makes me sick. Oh well. I already knew this was hell. It's the wrong J-Alter. So we're going to burn it all to the ground. Yes, let's get started. Oh, different looking flames. She breaking the spirit font? With that shattering sound? What the heck is going on? Okay, wait. Okay. You kind of wish Hours was here, have her chew this one out, or chew out this one. Yeah, that'd be such a silly reaction. You know, that would totally throw like the mood and atmosphere of what's going on right now all out of whack. Just have Jean and then just put in like Chaldea's J-Alter in all of a sudden, and everyone's like, what the fuck, why are there two of them? and then like the Gudos would just be like, okay, everyone hold up, we gotta clear this up before we continue. they go into like the long spiel about like servants and altar forms and shit. And then everyone's just like so confused that they just give up and stop fighting and go back home. You can also have J-Alter tell Chia-Pet what hell is like. Huh? Did you just slow down? Now's our chance! Huh. What's the meaning of this, Ryder? No, it can't be. It seems my connection to the ley line has been severed. What? Does it mean there's another master here? Oh. Hey, now I can get tarnished coins. They tie a blue bandana to J-Alter, a green, yellow one to J-Alter. Another kind of monster, huh? These don't seem to be working for Yui. What happened to you? You're usually more on top of things. Or are you so obsessed with Miyamoto Iori that you can't see what's happening around you? Huh, what a joke. Deep down, you really are just another woman. Well, Jesus Christ, isn't that right? Yui Shosetsu. Chiemon. Chiemon? Both of you, be careful. If he's here, Lancer can't be far behind. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. Get down here, you insect! It's the Pressjon, let's go! So wait, scratch the green for that. You're going to say green, but you remembered. We have someone who can control people who wear yellow. Jean Alter? So you know her true name. You must be the mage from this Chaldea place. What do you mean by altar? Oh, okay, time out everyone. Alright, I gotta tell you all about the altars. So Jean, you remember you have like a couple sisters, right? Huh? How does he know? I have no clue. I'm just gonna assume he was just eavesdropping on us, even though Yui or someone probably should have sensed his presence, or his and Lance's presence nearby. Although no, they were breaking the spirit font connection, so I don't fucking know. Maybe he just has ears in some other places. Cause he wasn't around for the reveal, so I got no clue. Alter. I see, so even a version of me like that can exist at Chaldea. But that has nothing to do with me as I am now. His feet has ears. Wait, no, that's not her. Good point. Who cares? If she gets in the way, we'll just burn her alive. More importantly, Miyamoto Iori, Yui Shosetsu. I knew it. You two fell here too. What do you mean fell here? This is hell. Since you're here, you must have fallen. Fitting, isn't it? Exactly where maggots like us who feast on dead flesh belong. I'll admit that I'm pinning my hopes on the Waxing Moon's miracle, despite its evil nature. And if it means granting my wish, I'm willing to get my hands dirty. But that wish is to create a truly equitable society for all, not to burn everything to the ground as you do. Chiemon, was it? Sounds like you're after the Waxing Moon as well. But the Waxing Moon only brings disaster, and twists our world into something inhuman. I can't let that happen. So if you mean to use it, I'm going to have to stop you in order to keep this world peaceful. Iori. You're still spouting flowery drivel like that, Miyamoto Iori. This was unexpected, but no matter. If anything, this is a welcome development. Now that several masses wishing for miracles have come together, the Waxing Moon ritual can finally truly begin. Miyamoto Iori, Chiemon, Mage of Chaldea. As fellow masters, each with your own wish, you are all worthy opponents. What are you getting so worked up about? May as well enjoy it while you can. We're deep in the bowels of hell right now. None of us are ever getting out. All things shall be consumed by the flames. Don't make me laugh. Here they come. We need to fight back. Get ready, Iori. You too, Master Chaldea. Oh. Man, why can't we have a summonal version of this Lancer Jean? Non-Christmas. Okay, wait, so are there any drops I need? Drop 6 stacks of bronze currency. Got it. Water, fire, and lightning. Let's see. Just stack more of this. Oh, we're still doing wave battles. Oh. I thought we were just gonna go straight into fighting, like, Lancer Jean and And Ushi goes in. Oh.
今のうちに準備
Oh well.
戦いですからやだな戦いですからカゴをあげる特別に応援ピピピへえもちろんへえそう夏の女神が主情に告げる踊りなさいな騒ぎ
Yo,
な
I
さい
didn't realize we're past midnight right now. Holy crap. And we're still in chapter 2 because there's still a whole bunch of arrows left. Well, actually, just a few more, I mean. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. But I would want to, I do want to finish chapter 2 though, but we'll have to see how long that takes.
かってへえそう夏の女神が主情に告げる踊りなさいな騒ぎなさいなすっきり
This event will feel longer than it is because of all the waves. Yeah, honestly, it mainly just comes down to
無用
the...
かもしれませんがそれでも全力で
Oh. What? Hey, we're burning!
どうぞ私の手を
No command spell icon here too. Huh. But yeah, with all the bigger waves and everything, I'm not sure how the event nodes will handle the mission farming. But yeah, this event will probably take longer just by virtue of like having to burn through all these extra waves and stuff.
望まれることを望まれたようにあれはいつか見た終わりの星どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのですさあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン夏の女神が主情に告げる踊りなさいな騒ぎなさいなすっきり尻尾バーン
Oh, we still got 2 more arrows to go, but I think I'll actually stop it here for tonight. Like, oh my god, I know like I should still finish it so we can unlock the other nodes potentially to do event farming, but I really don't care about burning my apples to catch up with the event mission pacing with the unlocks, but oh, like what day are we on right now? Like we're on day 5 out of there's 8 and a post epilogue. So there's still actually let me go take a quick let me do like a quick little overview of like the rest of the chapters. Chapter 3 has like 2 arrows, and then chapter 4. Okay, chapter 4 goes on for a little while, and then we gotta farm out some extra missions a bit. Then chapter 5, chapter 6, 7, and then there's like a whole bunch of other extra missions to clear out, which would probably take some time. Yeah, no, there's no I'm like finishing this or finishing like a significant part of the event in like one go. Yeah, we'll have to do this over a couple days, maybe wait out like depending on the pacing, like the final day to unlock. Cause right now we're still in day 1 content. I still have to get through days 2 through 5. And then next session will be day 6. So then even if I dedicate a whole session to this, I'd still be spending a bunch of time clearing out the missions, so... Yeah, so probably like 1 more session. Probably like wait for the reset before the final chapters, and then like proceed through. Oh, alright. Also, wait, more importantly. At the doggos and cats. Alright, so that will be it for tonight. Oh my god. I'm heckin' tired. I could go for a snack. I want to go watch Fate Strange Fake, but maybe I'm a bit too sleepy for that actually. But alright. So, good stuff. We managed to finish tonight Fate Samurai Remnant with the final endings and all the DLCs and everything. And it was an alright, it was like a pretty fun Fate experience for Samurai Remnant. But as for the action parts of Samurai Remnant and some other aspects of like its progression and other systems, ranging from lackluster to downright freaking annoying. Oh my god. But yeah, so we will continue the Samurai Remnant collab tomorrow and get as far as I can. And I feel like if I'm at a decent breakpoint with like where we are progression wise, like story and mission, then I'll probably like wait maybe an extra couple days for the remaining days to then unlock and then go through on stream like back to back and everything. Even if it sets me behind pacing wise with the event mission progress, I'll just burn my apples and just do it on stream. So yeah, that'll be the plan for now. And then once we're done with Samurai Remnant, oh but we're cutting it really close because Trails Beyond the Horizon is quite literally on the horizon, releasing like, when does it release again? On the 16th? I forget. But it's like really hecking soon. And I still want to get through the Zenless 2.5 update event content. And oh god. I'm gonna have to like juggle that shit as we get through Samurai Remnant or the collab as well. Oh. So, alright. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed Fate Samurai Remnant and Fate Grand Order tonight. We will continue FGO tomorrow, and I really need some rest, so take care everyone, and bye-bye.